Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into an event that absolutely perfectly encapsulates the magic of the biggest band in the world. We're going to break down exactly how BTS completely took over the 2026 AMAs. It was this incredible night that gave us a truly fascinating mix. Their undeniable dominance as global superstars, paired with some entirely relatable, deeply human, and honestly, hilarious moments. Right, so let's get into this amazing duality. On one hand, you've got BTS operating as these untouchable industry titans, right? Raking in massive awards and commanding the entire room. But on the flip side, absolute chaos. We're talking rubber bath ducks on stage and members literally losing their jewelry in the crowd. It is so rare to see a group hold that absolute highest tier of global respect and still act like chaotic fanboying best friends on the exact same night. Section 1. BTS conquers the AMAs. From the very moment they stepped onto the red carpet, looking flawless even from a mile away, you just knew it. Everyone was really there for BTS. The venue simply wasn't ready for them. Because, of course, they didn't just show up to watch the show. They came to conquer it. Taking home the massive Song of the Summer award for their huge hit Swim, they proved yet again their absolute continued dominance over the global pop charts. And when they got up there to accept that award, fans were just blown away. Taehyung stepped right up to the mic and delivered a flawless thank you speech entirely in English. The immediate reaction online was just sheer pride. People were saying he improved so much. It was this incredibly sincere, triumphant moment highlighting their global communication and how they literally just keep growing as artists.
Section 2, earning hip-hop's respect. You know, it's one thing to have thousands of screaming fans, but it's a whole different ballgame when the icons of rap are running up to you. J-Hope basically had his own backstage reunion tour going on. Hobie really collects the baddies, as they say. He was reuniting with artists he's collaborated with, hanging out with Ludacris, and catching up with absolute legends like Busta Rhymes. We even got this wonderfully cute moment where Glorilla excitedly ran right up to hug Taehyung. The sheer volume of attention they got from these specific artists speaks volumes about their actual standing in the wider music industry.
And they cemented these industry bonds in such a cool way. Backstage, BTS were handing out their exclusive swim jackets to artists like Busta Rhymes. It's just a brilliant gesture, sharing their success, physically handing a piece of their newest era to peers they admire, and creating these incredibly warm backstage interactions. It wasn't just casual greetings either. JPEG Mafia was genuinely, visibly thrilled just to be talking about them. This interaction is kind of the perfect capstone to this part of the night, proving again the immense, genuine respect BTS has earned from OG hip-hop legends. They really aren't just a pop phenomenon. They are universally respected musicians across the board. Section 3. Superstars turning into fanboys. Now, for all their Titan-level status, it's amazing how quickly they revert to being humble music fans themselves. Honestly, this is where their charm really takes over. Let's look at Taehyung's ultimate fanboy moment. Earlier the night, he spotted Busta Rhymes presenting an award. He got so excited he immediately had to turn and tell the rest of the members. Fast forward to when BTS actually won their award, his fanboy heart completely takes the wheel, and he makes an absolute beeline to hug Busta Rhymes first before doing anything else. It's just so endearing to watch. We saw this same energy a bit later when they were presenting Best Female R&B Artist to SZA. When Taehyung saw her, he gave her the absolute biggest smile, a deep, heartfelt bow, and put his hand firmly on his heart. He even made sure to chat with her right after. It was his total display of pure respect, and let's be real, fangirling, coming from one of the biggest stars on the planet. Section 4. Rubber Ducks and Lost Rings. Okay, you simply cannot have a BTS appearance without some incredible background comedy. Picture the stage. On one side, like we talked about, Taehyung is delivering this very sincere, highly impressive English acceptance speech at the mic. But right behind him, Namjoon is just standing there casually holding a yellow rubber bath duck. Seriously, let that sink in. At one of the biggest music award shows in America, while accepting Song of the Summer, the leader of the group is just clutching a rubber duck. And the rest of the members weren't taking things any more seriously. While this big, important speech is going on, J-Hope was acting totally gagged by the massive crowd, looking around like it was his very first time ever standing on a stage. Meanwhile, Jungkook was perfectly content just hiding out in the back. He was doing these cute little tiny dances that make fans completely melt and taking the time to eagerly show off the rubber duck to Hobie. Then we get to what I like to call the ultimate high-stakes mini-movie of the night. The saga of Jungkook's lost ring.
One minute, he's happily high-fiving armies in the crowd, and the next comes the terrifying realization as he stares down at his empty finger. Total panic mode. He goes straight to J-Hope to frantically report the emergency, pointing at his hand, before bravely wandering off on a solo rescue mission into the crowd to get it back. And luckily, he actually found it. It's an entire dramatic narrative arc, literally playing out right in the background of a major award show. Section 5, a future Zize collab. So, what does this chaotic, triumphant night mean for the future? Well, beyond the awards and the funny moments, these interactions might actually be laying the groundwork for what's coming next musically. Following that viral onstage interaction and their backstage chat, the story didn't end there. During BTS's post-show Weaver's live broadcast with the fans, Taehyung deliberately brought Suz up again. He literally could not stop talking about her. Which leaves us with one massive, lingering question to wrap up this explainer. Are we currently looking at the groundwork for a Taehyung and Zaza collaboration? Fans are already speculating heavily, and given the immense mutual respect they showed at the 2026 AMAs, it feels entirely possible. Two global icons, one massive potential hit. We can only hope. So what do you think? Are they cooking something up? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and definitely keep your eyes peeled for whatever BTS does next.